Yeah, you got to go to a different cadence a lot of times. You got to do some things different. So it probably is different for the offense than anybody else. Yeah.
Are your kids pretty good, or were they pretty good last year at adjusting to that crowd? I mean,
yeah, we do it a lot in fall camp and preseason and everything else. So actually, coach has music out here every Thursday when we're playing at home. So that helps you. So it's not all of a sudden just something totally different.
Just get that thing going. Just get that noise.
That's right. That's right.
Do you remember any road trips from your past that were kind of nightmarish? Wherever you've been, I mean, is there any kind of horrible stories? That Vic had one. You get plane almost overshoot the runway. One of those deals. Anything like that ever happened to you guys or no?
Yeah, there's a couple. The plane got broke down when I was at Idaho. We played Northern Iowa. We had to spend the night in the airport. Now somewhere they had to run up to Milwaukee and get a battery or some goofy thing. And then I think one time we had to have an emergency landing. They're always at Idaho when we flew to that little tiny airport on those crappy planes.
Okay, so but generally, and you got the kids got to overcome that stuff, right?
Yeah, we're taking a bus, so it ain't gonna be too difficult here.
This is easy.
Get on a bus and ride over there. It's a pretty easy trip.
Probably like your old high school trips.
Yes, if it isn't as far.
Right, those were 8, 9 hours.
We had a lot longer trips in high school and got off the bus and played the game right then.
Did you ride the bus into college too?
Yeah, sure did. I rode the bus all the way to California and Nebraska and everywhere else. So.
Oh, is that right?
These guys are spoiled. They don't know what a real road trip is.
Do you care about that? Like when you get there, you want the food to be good, you want them to be comfortable. I mean, is all that stuff critical to the coaches? I mean, is that you guys that stuff you worry about, or
not to me? I just want them to concentrate on the game and get ready to play.
Okay.
Business trip. I don't really care less about the food or any of that other stuff. I just want them to get there and get ready to play and play good.
Coach Zook said that's a kind of a us versus them mentality that you can have, and it can be kind of
good. It is. A lot of times it's good to be on the road because you're all together and spend a lot more time together, and so that's a good thing.
Nathan was saying the other day he spends 3 hours either looking at video on the bus, either looking at video or you give him some stuff to look at. I mean, so you can use the time, correct?
Oh, the time will be great. The time will be great. It'll be real good for everybody, so we're looking forward to it.
Is this place you've been to before?
I went there for a whole bunch of soccer games. My brother-in-law played there, but I never been to a football game.
That's right. Your brother-in-law played in Indiana.
Yeah, won national championship there in soccer. So I used to go up there all the time on Thursday nights and watch soccer games, but I've never been to a football game.
What's his name?
Vijay Diaz.
What's that?
Vijay Diaz, D-I-A-S.
Okay. And that's your wife's husband.
My wife's brother.
All right, very good.
Not husband. I'm the husband.
Brother. I gotcha. I'm slow.
Okay.
All right. Had a good week?
Yeah, it's been a real good week of practice. I think they're ready to go. We've had a good bounce in our step. Guys came out and practiced hard. It's probably one of our better weeks of practice, so I'm looking forward to the game.
I know you love 5 home games in a row, but I'm assuming you knew you were going on the road at some point, so I guess this is good. When you're playing well, is this when you want to go?
You go whenever they tell you to go. I don't think you worry about that stuff. Just wherever the game is, you work hard all week, prepare for it, and get ready to go play.
Right? Was it just a situation last week where Nate was hot and you didn't take him out, where Riley didn't come in?
Probably, yeah. Nate was throwing the ball real well. Thought he had 2 great practices going into the game, so it was a situation where I kind of thought we were going to ride him and he was going to play the whole game.
What have you seen from Donovan the last couple of weeks?
I think his vision's getting better and better every day in practice. He's reading the blocking better, and he's always going to run hard, so he's really improved. So I'm looking forward to him having a bust-out game coming up here pretty soon.
Is he going to keep getting a little more carries here going forward?
Pretty good chance of that. And if he plays real well early, then he'll get even more.
For Jason, in that fumble and not running as well as he'd hoped statistically at least, what do you say to kind of pick him up?
Run harder, make more yards, play good. It's not that difficult. You just got to play hard, make yards, play harder, and play better. They all know whoever plays the best early, that's who's going to get the ball the most late. So you just got to run hard, run through tackles, have his vision good, see the holes, and make good cuts.